easy, but we can give it a try. So many problems make you break down and cry. So many times I ask myself what it takes to get by. One kiss from you and it's alright. Yeah. Sometimes I lose my way, troubles on my mind. But one kiss from you and it's alright. Yeah. Just one kiss, just one kiss, gonna make it alright. Another dark morning, it still feels like night. Work hard for the things you want, hope it turns out alright. Sometimes life can pull you down when all you wanna do is fly. One kiss from you and it's alright. Yeah. Sometimes I lose my way, troubles on my mind. But one kiss from you and it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. Just one kiss, gonna make it alright.
Comedy, the 2022 Quadrennial Winter Comedy Games. Are we ready to do this, you guys?
Woo!
One person? No. Come on, let's try this again. Are we ready?
Yay!
Yes, we are. We are so ready for this. I'm excited for tonight. I'm Annie Dies a Lot. I'm your tech. Before we get this show going, I'm going to let you guys at home know what you can do to make this show go nice and smooth. The first thing you can do is, if you are watching here in the Zoom room, turn on your mics and cameras. Let us see a live reaction. Just do it. If not, you can always drop what your thoughts in chat. If you're watching on Twitch, you're always welcome to come. It's really easy. Go to kocomedy.com and sign up. They will send you the link. They will get you in here, and it's super fun. We love it over here. If you are performing tonight and you want to know what the light looks like, this is what it's going to look like. It's going to look, well, first of all, this is what it's going to look, what my screen will look like while you are performing. So if you keep my screen pinned to the top of your page, you should be able to see it. When after 4 minutes, I will turn this to red. It's going to look like this. That's the light. That's how you know it's happened. Best of luck. Best of luck to everyone performing tonight. You guys, are you ready to do this thing?
Yeah.
Is that a blue light?
Isn't that a blue light?
Yeah, I don't know how to pin.
Oh, you don't know how to pin. Let's see. Are you on a computer?
I'm on a laptop, and I won't know when you light me. I don't see where you light.
It'll look like, I'll make it look like this on your screen. I'll go back to that real quick.
That's 1 minute, or that's
1 minute.
thank you.
You'll have 1 minute left after you see my screen turn red. So, yeah. Good luck, everybody. Are you guys ready to do this thing?
I don't see the pin. I won't see the light.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you can't see the light, definitely go ahead and pull up a timer on your phone or on something nearby, and just, have it in front of your face so you know that 4 minutes has elapsed. All right, you guys, it is time to do this. I'm super excited to bring your ref up tonight. Give it up, everybody, for Josh Filipowski.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 2022 Quadrennial Winter Comedy Games. Yes, yeah. And first of all, we are approved by the United States Olympic and Paralympic Committee for use of our Quadrennial Winter Comedy Games. As some of you know, we got a cease and desist when we were the Comedy Olympics.
Oh.
And we couldn't even be the Amity Olympics.
Nope.
And we can't even go for the gold. We can only go for the bronze, guys. We're going to go for the bronze tonight. They got copyrights on lock. But anyway, happy you're all here. There was no China Olympic game. And there was no sort of quarantine for our players. There were no anal swabs. None of that happened.
Well, that's good.
We're all here of our own free will and accord to perform these comedy games today. It's going to be a good old time. I'm excited. Tonight is Rant and Riff event. Yes, yeah. People aren't that excited. Maybe you're on mute. Maybe you're drunk from the Super Bowl. The Rams just won. If anyone's keeping score.
They did?
Give it up. Okay.
Yep.
The whole thing, is it over?
Yep.
It ended just as we planned, right on time.
Whoa.
Yeah.
We have and we're going to get to Riff and Rant about that. I mean, Super Bowl, come on. Can you believe it? You know, the highest paid NFL athlete, you know what he gets paid? Patrick Mahomes. All right. He plays for a team known as anybody know?
Kansas City Chiefs.
Kansas City should have changed their names already.
Come on, Chiefs, really? We don't even call anyone that anymore. It's like boss, maybe boss. That could be better.
Patron.
Kansas City bosses. If you're wondering, I'm Filipowski. I was very Polish, so I'm going to rep Poland when we judge tonight. You know, why not? My grandparents were a baby and in the womb on the boat. What do you know? So I don't know much Polish, though.
I will, sweetie.
Mm-hmm.
Mama.
Are you speaking
I
Polish
left
to me?
several messages.
Oh, are you? I don't know what's going on. All right. Yeah, you guys, you know how to do a Zoom by now, right? Come on. 50 years into this. So here, well, the Olympics are happening, which is new in my life. That's good. What's changed is that I don't care this year about the Olympics. So what I've acquired is more time.
Ah.
Yeah, because I don't watch the Olympics. Huh? I watch these Olympics every Sunday. That's going to be fun. Oh, we were talking about Patrick Mahomes. We got distracted. This is a mess, isn't it? Oh, my goodness.
It's a mess.
Patrick Mahomes, you know how much he makes? He makes $50 million a year. Yeah, $50 million.
What?
Yeah, I would have to work 1,000 years just to make that. I don't know. That's not even possible. It's not even possible, but we're gonna figure it out. So we should pay comedians more, right? Pop in that Venmo, like to laugh. You see it right there in the corner. Where is it? There it is. Hook us up, and we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Tonight is Riff, as I said, so we can go off on football. You can go off on whatever you want. Here's the rules. You're gonna have an opportunity to riff on three things. We're gonna give you some random words. You're gonna riff on something of your choice. Or the audience can put in the chat if there's anything, a subject you want to riff on. So audience, I would say, please chat me your riffs, that the words and topics you want to hear these comedians go off on. And also, I'm going to show you this. We got the word generator, which is fun. So I'm going to pull this up. Let me see. I'm going to share my screen. And share screen enabled. Oh, yeah. If this works, who knows? So, for instance, random word generator. The one that was up was already surgeon, right? Anyway, we're going to generate one. Allocation. So what's up with allocation? You guys allocating your investments? You got some real estate, you got some Bitcoin, you got NFTs, you got stocks. What do you got? How you allocating? What? I don't even, anyway, that's it. I riffed on allocation. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I am not in this competition.
That was brilliant.
So, but that's random word generator. Then you have your.
Can we get that? Can we put that on an album and sell it?
We might be able to. I mean, I think it might sell. So we'll have some fun tonight. Let's get into it. We have some special guests to open the show. They're also going to join us as judges. We've got one of our favorite judges representing the Commonwealth of Kentucky, Wacky Cathy Mackey tonight. Yes. Let's see. And it looks like who else has joined us? Cathy's can judge. I see Dead Air Dennis is here. Maybe he wants to hop on. Maybe he wants to judge. Maybe not. We've got some competitors. I see Tiffany Kirk. I put in the chat already. Debbie's here. HELAINE's here. Genevieve. And a few. We'll have some fun. We're going to do it. We're going to have a good time. Whatever happens, happens. So without further ado, though, let us bring up some special guests to warm up the show, get you all laughing. If you haven't had a couple of chuckles already, I think you did. Coming to the screen. Are you guys performing together on screen together? You want to just do?
Let's go for it.
We were just whispering to each other, like, is he about to bring us up together or separately? We have no idea what the fuck we're doing. This is how the riff is. Yeah, we'll do it together. This is fun. I have some things to riff about with my wife. This will be cool.
Me too.
Awesome. So coming to the stage, put your hands together for Ham and Brian. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Thank us so much for being here tonight. This is really a privilege for you guys. No, this is going to be fun. Are we supposed to riff or actually do material? Because I love how you asked people Super Bowl questions when they're at an open mic contest right now. So it's like clearly they don't give a fuck about football. But I will say,
dude, the game's over, dude.
Hold on. This is going somewhere. Who watched the Puppy Bowl? I want to hear the real hard-hitting questions. Anyone? Puppy Bowl? Because I just had to explain it to 5 grown men at work what the Puppy Bowl was, and that I was excited that I wanted to see it.
I just love that earlier when Josh was like, hey, the Rams just won the Super Bowl. Someone was like, the whole thing, as if it was an actual bowl of soup. Like they were just a timid server, unsure if they could clear the place setting yet or not. Yes, the whole thing. The whole thing, the Rams won. I'm fucking thrilled. I am a Steelers fan, so seeing the disappointment of the Bengals is all I really have to live for these days. So I put on my Rams blue light, ready to fucking party. I am excited. You're excited.
I guess I'm excited. My team's not even in there. You said Chiefs should change their name. I'm unfortunately the biggest proponent of that is the Redskins, but you can't even say that anymore. Then they were the Washington football team for a year. I loved that year, honestly, when they were like, they could think of anything. All it has to do is not be racist. And they're like, we got nothing. So we're going to go with Washington football team.
One job.
It's okay. I can do that joke. I'm 1/16th football team. It's all right. But now it's Commanders, which sounds worse somehow. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that and stuff. Fuck, I don't know. What are we doing for material?
I don't know. I wasn't sure if we were riffing or if we were doing material, but I don't know.
Do we get to hit the wheel?
Yeah, we want to hit the wheel. We love riffing. That's why we're here. That's like, I'd rather qualify our ability to judge riffs by riffing rather than material. What's fair is fair.
All right, let's give you a word.
If you don't write, you can't bomb. That's the rule of comedy. Not allocation.
Yeah, let's not do
I don't even know what that means.
Allocationing.
I'm gonna click it.
Skate. Oh boy. You are talking to 2 people who live on this this very spectrum. We have a split household. When we were younger, we were both into skateboarding. Yeah, and then one of us, you know,
I still skateboard.
All right, I wasn't gonna call you out because mine's worse. I like going to the roller rink, so I'm arguably a bigger nerd. But yes, Brian at 33 still skates and brags about being able to land a kickflip. So there's that.
Hey, that's a big accomplishment. It's like, okay, it's different. Like now, okay, when I was a kid, I could fall and like literally break my neck and still drink Mountain Dew, so I was fine. But now it's like I fell one time on my skateboard and not even hard. I fell slowly with my phone and keys in my pocket. And I was like, I'm pretty much never going to walk again. I'm pretty sure. Like I'm paralyzed.
Yeah. And then we also, we talked a big game. We recently ordered, I don't know if y'all are into this.
Someone went roller skating Friday. What the fuck?
Yeah. We are big Tony Hawk Pro Skater fans for the N64. I don't know if anyone else has what I call refined taste, but that's a little bit about us. We love Tony Hawk Pro Skater on N64, but it gets to the point where like, if we travel, like if I take a flight somewhere, I bring the N64 on my in my checked bag above me. Like, you know, like not my like checked luggage that goes separately from me. What am I trying to say? My carry-on. I bring my N64 on my carry-on because God forbid they lose my luggage with the N64 in it. That is a loss I will not bounce back from. I don't give a fuck if I only have 1 pair of underwear for 10 days. As long as I have Tony Hawk Pro Skater and that sick fucking soundtrack, this is going to be what it's like when worlds collide, baby. Just me on vacation with my N64. That is it. We are huge on that game.
I love that. Huge. You know what I'm huge on? Watching this fucking show. I don't know how long we're supposed to do, but I think that was a good fucking riff.
Hey, we riffed on skate. Hell yeah. We had a couple things
I'm excited to see all the live comedy. Did you all know there was live comedy here tonight? Tell all of your body languages right now.
Tiffany is wearing merch from that.
Someone gave me a 4. 4 out of what? I'll take it. Even if it was 100, I'd feel pretty good about it. That's better than most. That's good, right? We did stuff. Thanks for having us on the show, and we're excited to see all the comedians.
Yeah, awesome. Let's see. Thank you, Ham and Brian. Hell yeah. Let's see. Wacky Cathy Mackey, you want to riff on anything? Got anything you want to get off your chest before we get into the Olympic Games?
Aside from the hair that's growing on it? Sure, I got a lot to get off my chest. The fact that gravity is pulling it down. Yeah, you want to give me a word? I can riff on a word. I can rant on a word. You want to give me a word, Josh?
Oh, sure. Let's do it.
Give me a word.
Let's hop
Make
to
it
the
one that I
generator.
know.
Mold.
It's growing underneath my titty. That's what's growing underneath these sagging boobs. It's mold, and I'm tired of all the mold. Gosh darn, mold everywhere. It's just unbelievable. Mold growing between my toes because I can't reach them because I'm so old. I can barely bend over. This is it. This is just a moldy world I live in. Oh my God. Mold will kill you. It's so old age. If there were more, I wish there were more mold in this world. That's what I wish. All right, I'm done riffing. I'm done ranting. I'm going to rant about something else. I wish mold was growing on that. But no, glad to be here.
Awesome, Cathy. Cathy Perkins, everybody, make some noise. Cathy,
Thank
Wacky,
you.
I'll be your judge.
That's right, representing the Commonwealth of Kentucky.
Because Josh knows I'm not. It's just not polite. It's not. I was brought up that ranting was poor behavior. You just got to behave yourself. So he knows this would be a challenge for me to rant about things, to show my true colors, and it's just can't.
Well, hey, tonight we got a couple of competitors. You've met some of our judges. Let's see. Anyone else on board to judge tonight besides Filipovsky, Ham and Brian, and Cathy?
Got a whole big audience.
Speak now or forever hold your... Say again? Bianca, you want to be a judge tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Awesome. I love it. All right. So Bianca will be another judge. We'll have, and Ham and Brian, are you going to collectively give one score?
Oh,
I think we have separate
I think we
opinions
should do, yeah,
sometimes.
we should probably do separate.
We're different people.
Perfect. That gives us
We are different people, but one toothbrush. No, I'm kidding. That's disgusting.
Can you handle that many numbers, Josh?
Yeah. I got an Excel spreadsheet,
You can do it.
I got Google Docs, yo. We're going to make this happen. Let's make it happen. All right. So as you saw, I posted in the chat some of our list of competitors for the evening. And let's get started with singing the official Winter Comedy Games theme song. Dun, 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 dun. You ready? Let's do it. Coming up first. Put your hands together for HELAINE WITT, everyone. Come on. Yeah.
What am I supposed to do? Hi, I'm here, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, you get to riff on anything you want. You want to pick your random word first, or you want to do your own riff first?
I'll take my random word.
Random word first is the word is stall.
Wow, should I start? The word stall is amazing. I'll tell you why. I know Dr. Stawley has a contact lens factory, not factory, but a big office on Long Island. He used to be all by himself. And then before you knew it, it's a whole building. So that's one stall. That's not that funny. But what is funny is you could stall like I'm stalling right now till the buzzer goes off. And then there's stall like where the horses live. They live in a stall. My brother has horses where he lives. That's not that funny, but it is true. Debbie was going to come with me to where my brother lives, but then came the pandemic. But that, all in all, my three definitions of stall went dead in the water. I don't see anybody. I don't know how to put everybody on. I hear one laugh. I'm probably going to fail this whole friggin' contest. I'm done.
All right, HELAINE, thank you very much. Listen, now you get your free choice. What do you want to rant about next? What's on your mind? Tell us.
How many minutes is my rant? And then I'll do it.
You got 3 minutes if you want
3 more
it.
minutes.
3 minutes. Okay, I know what I'm going to rant about. You want to know the title?
Yes.
The younger generation are afraid to beat their kids. That's my rant. You ready? Okay, I'll start. My nephew put on Instagram a cameo of his son getting told by a famous NASCAR race car driver, which probably cost him $100, to go to bed on time. I swear to God. So I'm thinking, wow, my mother used to beat the crap out of me. My father had the belt. I mean, not the leather part. I mean, could you imagine in those days, the man from Child Protective Services comes over, rings the doorbell, it'd be like The Exorcist with the suitcase and the trench coat and the hat like the Untouchables, Frank Nitti, all that. And then he'd ring the doorbell and say, Mrs. Witt, we heard you're beating your children. And my mother would say, oh, really? Come on in, you're next. But my nephew can't even tell his own child to go to bed on time. He needs to send a race car driver to say, now, Leslie, that's his name. Not really. Leslie, you know what? I'm a famous race car driver that you love, but you know why I'm such a good race car driver? Because I go to bed on time, because I do what my father tells me to do. Which reminds me, my father was Dale Earnhardt Jr. Sr., and he was number 3, and everyone's heartbroken, and he smashed his car and died into a wall, Leslie. And do you know why that happened to him? Because he didn't go to bed on time the night before. So that's why you have to go to bed on time. These kids today, they don't know how to raise their kids to just tell them, go to bed. When the kid's 13, he's going to have Hulk Hogan come over his house or the cameo, $300. Now, Leslie, you're being bullied. You have to be tough. Listen to Hulk Hogan. Go to bed. Not go to bed on time. Don't be a bully. And then when he's 15, he's ready to learn how to drive. He'll have Billy Joel. It'll cost $5,000 for a cameo. Billy Joel will say, now, Leslie, don't drink and drive. Look at Billy Joel. I smashed into that same exact tree in Southampton 3 times because I drank and drove. So that's what I'm ranting about. The kids today don't know how to discipline their goddamn children. I don't care if he's my grandnephew. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Awesome. Thank you, HELAINE. My goodness, I'll kick it off. That really made me laugh, and it's hard to get started. It's hard to be the first person, but you were on the roll, and you made me laugh. And you got great energy. I'm giving you an 8. Over to Cathy.
9.
9 from Cathy.
9 made me laugh, and I agree. These goddamn children today. Nobody knows how to whip their kids into shape.
All right, and Brian.
Hell yeah, that was super funny. I love that you got stall as literally the very first fucking word. Like, what? It's so funny. So what is it out of? I still don't know that. No one's told me anything.
Out of 10, right?
The Olympics, dude.
Oh, okay. Okay. I also like that you started with hitting children, but it was just because you want them to go to bed on time. That was really cool. And stuff. So really good 8.
All right, 8 from Brian. Ham.
Okay, so first of all, I love that NASCAR drivers are being used to shape the youth. I think that's great, especially with going to bed, because Dale Earnhardt fell asleep twice at the wheel before a race and then wrecked on the first lap because he was a sleepy boy. He knows how to go to bed on time is what I'm trying to say, folks. He knows how to do it. But in the end, honestly, 80s Billy Joel is a super whiny bitch. Oh, I'm moving out, blah, blah, blah. Go ahead and do it. So I kind of like that the NASCAR drivers are shaping the youth. So I kind of have to side with that a little bit. So I'm going to go with an 8 on that. I'm going to give it an 8, solid 8.
All right, Ham. And Bianca.
Yes, I took notes. I'm so excited to be a judge.
I think her delivery was great. Her excitement level was fantastic. She was excellent at ranting, and I felt like it comes natural to her. So I got an 8.5.
8.5. I love it. I love it. Okay. Which means let's see, control, copy, pasted. I believe you're sitting with an 8.3 in the gold medal position. Yeah.
I thought we were going for the bronze.
Yeah, of course.
Really, we don't give gold.
To end up third at the end of this.
In the bronze medal position.
You want to end up third. That's right. That's right. Yeah. So let's see. Coming up next. Fantastic. Our next ranter is, I got to scroll back to the list I put in. I just went by your names and your
Tiffany is the next.
Tiffany. Yeah.
Tiffany Marcum, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Yes. Tiffany, do you want to pick your random word or personal choice first?
I will do my personal choice first.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And it is school. Okay. So I'm going to set my timer. And I have 5 minutes, correct?
Well, 5 total. So
total. Okay.
That's between and the random.
Okay. Hang on. Let me get it. Okay. So school. I am from rural Eastern Kentucky, where the roads are terrible. And when it snows, you ain't going nowhere because the plows cannot get through. So we missed like legit months worth of school, y'all. Months worth of school. And this is before Google and, you know, the internet and Google Classroom and all this and that. If you missed it, you missed it. Sorry about you. Like, and I'm thinking that is why I'm still so bad at math. There's a link there. Okay, can I get my random word now?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Let's see. Random word for Tiffany will be.
Okay.
Your random word is book.
She don't know what a book is.
Look, I'll do my best now, y'all. I'll do my best. I've seen one a time or two. But, so I consider myself a freelance artist, author, write a couple articles here and there, but we'd like to write a book one day. And I'm going to talk about how I was a CNA, y'all. That's right. I took care of people and I could stick their fingers. So I would go in their room and I'd be like, y'all, gotta check your blood sugar. Give me the finger. And I did every time. And patients would try to flirt and be like, so we'll see my scar. And I would be like, I'm your CNA. I've already seen it. And don't ever drink like that again. Okay. Next word, please.
Oh, okay. Suggestion from the audience.
Yes. What you got?
Someone, whatever. It's
AI.
in the chat.
You know, who are you? Yes.
Julia's here.
Did somebody say AI?
Someone say AI? I heard AI. Like artificial intelligence, yeah.
Yeah.
No, insemination.
Oh, well.
Whatever AI you want to make it.
Unfortunately, I don't know much about either. But I will tell you that my brother, he moved down towards the end of the state where they do not have this accent. And he came home and he brought me the Echo Show, that little glorified, that Alexa thing. Alexa does not understand me. Siri does not understand me.
Oh no!
Text to speech or speech to text ain't happening. Ain't happening. Not doing it. But that's all I know about artificial intelligence. Okay, I'm done. I think.
All right, thank you, Tiffany. That was great. Let's see. Give it up for Tiffany, everybody. Come on.
Yay.
All right, now we'll go down the line. This time we'll start with Cathy. Cathy, what do you say?
Well, my home girl, I tell you what, I understand the texting and talking. They just don't understand you.
No.
I texted a friend once talking, saying I wanted to get a professional to date me. And my phone changed it to I wanted to get a professional to rape me. So I posted it live on Facebook. And she sent me a professional rapist. And I was just like, Jesus. So I understand your plight. I do. I give you a 7. I thought you started out weak, but you ended up strong. So
thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Cathy.
Sweet.
Oh, Brian.
Hell yeah. I honestly loved your last riff the most. It was just like, I don't know. You seemed like you were like going to say nothing about AI, and then it was just, I don't know, straight from the heart. I liked all of them. They were short and sweet, to the point, and just funny and interesting. I'm going to give you, I think, an 8 as well.
As a what?
8?
8 coming up. Ham.
Hell yeah. First of all, I love when you say where you're from, and I'm like, oh, rural Eastern Kentucky. That's, I just thought rural Eastern is just one word in my mind. Tiffany, I really liked how you riffed. I felt like you really fully embraced that. You spent very little time on something pre-planned, which I really liked. I liked that you just like went right into just diving off the deep end. Also, when somebody said AI, I instantly was just like thinking EI by Nelly. So I did kind of like think we were going to do some EI, uh-oh, but you did not have an uh-oh moment. You stuck the landing and everything like a true Olympian. And also you should consider changing your name on stage to Asina Booker 2. I really liked that as a name, Asina Booker 2. Loved that. And for that alone, I'm giving it an 8.8. Just to keep it spicy. 8.8.
I didn't know you could do decimals.
We can do, it's the Olympics. You can do decimals. Asina Booker 2. She deserves that 8.8.
And Bianca.
Okay. I thought your delivery was mellow and relaxed, which was nice. And I thought you were a good storyteller. So I gave you a 7.5.
7.5 it is. Let's see. And I guess I got to chime in with mine. Hey, Tiffany, you made me laugh a lot. And yeah, a little over the board, but then right on target. And it was a overall great theme. I'm going to give you a, let's see, we gotta go. I'm going to give you 8.5. 8.5. Yeah. Let's see, which means I believe, let's see. And that puts you in the silver position, I believe, with HELAINE still edging you out. 7.96 total for Tiffany. And we're ready for the next competitor, audience, yes?
Yep.
Hey, 29 people on a freaking Super Bowl Sunday. This is like a fucking record for a comedy show, guys.
It is.
Come on. Up to the stage next, I believe we have Kirk, yeah? Make some noise for, let's see, yeah, Kirk Broussard, yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
So, you want your own choice, audience choice, or random choice?
Random first.
Random first. Here we go. Rant and Riff Olympics continue. Schmush Olympics. You got Peanut.
Peanut. I don't even like peanuts. I don't have an allergy. It's not that kind of dislike. I just think they're unnecessary. You don't have to add them to chocolate. Chocolate's great on its own. I'm a diabetic, type 1. I'm going hard fucking chocolate stance on this. I love it. I'll eat it. I'll take some extra insulin. Peanuts can go fuck themselves, though. Not necessarily the characters. I love the cartoon. I do. Yeah, Charles Schultz is a genius. Has he been canceled? Did he do anything? Is that no? He's safe. He's good. Okay. Pro Charles Schultz. Let's do an audience.
Audience suggestion.
Mumps.
Did I hear mumps?
Mumps. Like, is that the same as measles? Who the fuck said mumps? It's winter. We should all be scared. Why are you scaring us with mumps? Shouldn't we all be concerned with COVID? Is there a mumps vaccine that I don't have? Oh my God. Should I get a mumps booster? Is that how it works? Is that how mumps work? Holy shit. Can I get another random word from the generator?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. I don't know.
There are no rules. Resort.
Resort. I just recently opened a new restaurant in Vegas at a casino on the strip called Resorts World. It lasted approximately 6 months, and then this restaurant just closed. They just closed. It was not a personal resort. Neither was looking for a job. That is no kind of resort. Oh my God, a last resort maybe comes down to job hunting sometimes. You're just like, what am I willing to do for someone to pay me for it? Oh, I'm not going down that dark path. Wait, so there's another option of a prepared riff? I mean, I'm no comedy attorney, but that seems like premeditated riffing, which is gonna up the charges. It's gonna up the charges. I don't know. I don't want to like throw an accomplice like Ham or something under the bus, like because they'll throw you right under the bus too. You'll be called to testify, Ham, if you accomplish me in prepping a riff. So I didn't do that. Golly, that was about half of the 5 minutes. I haven't stopped talking yet. Let's get another audience riff, guys.
Puffer jackets.
Puffer jackets.
Puffer jackets?
Yeah, from Twitter.
Like fucking Hype Williams style 90s video on a fucking fisheye lens. Me there with Puff Daddy and Mace. Mace is going to be there, guys. Mace is going to be there. I don't care if he's preaching. He's coming back for the reunion. Me, Puffy, and Mace. Oh, my God. Biggie can't be there. We'll release a memoriam song, though, for him. Oh, rest in peace, Biggie. Next riff from the riff automator generator. Devastator.
Kirk is on a roll. Unprecedented uniform.
Oh, shit. I wear all black. I wait tables. That's a good uniform. I mean, except if there's ranch involved, that shows right up. You splash some ranch on yourself. Oh my God. I've worked in places where ranch is like just the go-to for everything. We don't even have ranch where I work, but we have Caesar, ranch's fucking evil Italian cousin. Oh my God. Caesar coming in for the fucking win on that one. My God. That's 4 minutes almost. So this has been really fun. A good little show. Thank you to all 3.5 of y'all watching on Twitch. I'm Kirk Broussard.
Oh my goodness, that was fantastic. How many do we have on Comedy Hub tonight watching? Do we have
right
a
now,
report?
there's 53 people.
Hell yeah!
I was shouting out the 3.5 who came to see me specifically.
Josh, is it 5 minutes combined?
5 minutes for it all. That's right.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. We're gonna start. We start with Cathy. Let's start with Brian.
Oh my God. It's great to see Kirk taking comedy seriously for once. No, that was so fucking fun. Why did you make me go first? I didn't want to like it because I'm friends with Kirk. God damn it. That was really fucking funny, dude. You did a really good job and you did a bunch of fucking riffs and they were really good and you like, I don't know, made it crowd worky and stuff. Like, I don't know. I'm going to give you a 9.5. That was just like so fucking good, dude.
9.5 for Brian. All right. Ham.
In this music video universe, Kirk, you've got Puffy, you've got Mace, your rap
so
name
good.
has to be Mumps Booster Rhymes. That's what it needs to be. Mumps Booster Rhymes. Fucking getting it in a puffer jacket. It's a perfect 10 from me, dog. Solid.
Yeah.
Airtight,
It
perfect
was
10.
really good.
10 from him. Over to Bianca.
Okay. I love pure chocolate too. There. I felt like your delivery was like hate, anger, like ranting. But I liked it. But you were smiling, so I was confused. I'm like, is this passive aggressive? I don't know, but I was laughing. So I'm giving you a 9.
A 9. A 9 is fine. I love it. Let's see, Kirk, man. Thank you, Bianca. Kirk, dude, you just, like you said, you didn't stop talking. My belly hurts. You made fun of the event. You made fun of all of the people watching it, and you made fun of everything given to you. I just gotta say, since you were 50 people off, I can't give you a 10. I give you a 9.5, baby. 9.5.
Yes.
And Cathy.
Well, you had me laughing right from the start. So I have to say that some of the things I didn't quite understand, they went over my head, but that doesn't matter. I'm giving you a 9 as well.
A 9. A 9 is fine. Let's see. Okay, so that puts Kirk in the goal position with a 9.4 average. What? Come on.
Yeah. It's like,
Gold position for Kirk. And let's see, up next, ladies and gents, and those that don't identify as either of those. Coming to the virtual stage next is Debbie Bazza. Come on. Yes.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Talk to us.
Oh, okay.
You do first.
Wait, okay. So I'd like to turn the wheel.
You want to let's turn the wheel of justice.
Turn the wheel.
yeah.
All right. Time to share this random word generator.
Oh, boy.
And your word is sell.
You know what I hate about going on interviews? You got to sell yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got to tell them that you have everything they're looking for. And the truth of the matter is, when they say, why are you coming here for a job? You got to say, well, you know, I have so much to give back. I just want, you can't really be honest with them. You know what I mean? You can't say the bills are piling and you got to get out of the house. So that's what I don't like about selling myself. I'm a little on the shy side. And I got to tell you, seeing myself going this way and that way, that's getting me to my ADD. I got to be honest with you. Okay. Now my word is going to be dating. Dating. I've been married 3 times. Back in the people would say, how did you get married 3 times? I settled. It was very easy. I got to tell you what's hard. What's hard is dating. Dating is very hard. First guy out wants to take me to the park and his neighbor. I'm like, oh, fuck yourself. I got a park. I'm not dragging myself to your park, you cheap bastard. Next guy takes me out for coffee to McDonald's before COVID, right? McDonald's coffee is good if it's fresh. You know what he says to me? He's get whatever size you want. Like I didn't know it was $1 all day long. That's what. Then while we're online, he pulls out these 2 crumpled coupons and he says, do you want to share a French fry or do you want to share an apple pie? I says, no, thank you. I ate already. Because when you're dating, you don't want to make a pig of yourself, right? The third date, guy is interviewing me. He's asking me all of these questions, you know? And I finally, after an hour, I excused myself. I went to the toilet and I said, Debbie, this interview is over, and I got out of there. What is it with these men? And the best was the black man. The brother who said to me, are you looking for a brother that's hung? And to be honest with you, at my age, I'm not looking to get killed. The only thing I'm looking to be hung are my mini blinds, all right? I like Italian men. Not the classy ones from Boston and Massachusetts that you all know on each other. I mean the ones from the Bronx. They're like this. They can't even put their arms out. Like, hey, no fuck, I know. Hey. I love that. They lift the hand, I flinch. That's my type of Italian guy. He wears his wife beater all year round. In the winter, it's under his leisure suit. That's my kind of guy. Hey, how did you get married 3 times? What happened? Well, I got to be honest. The first was the love of my life. He was a drug addict and a methadone addict. But you know what? We did everything together. We went food shopping, laundry, welfare, always with me. He was so cute. He'd be in front of the TV like this. I would get so pissed. Sometimes I would talk to him, he'd fall asleep on me. But then I found out he went back on heroin, so I felt better. I still have some time. 70-year-old man asked me, do I live too far? I'm in Brooklyn. I said, no, you're not far. When are you coming over? Another guy takes me out. We're kissing. He said, you want to go upstairs and make love? Make love? I need time. My legs weren't shaved. That's just something you just spring on somebody. I've been alone a long time. And let me tell you my rule with them. I shave as high as I have to. I shave to my knees, for my capris, my thighs, for my shorts, and my bathing suit. I go all the way up. And for the GYN. Because you know what? When you go to GYN, you got to be fresh. Appointment. Make your appointment that you can go take your shower before. Don't take your shower in the morning and then go at night. You're not going to be fresh. You know what I mean? Like those wipes just work so much. You want to be fresh. 11 of the word.
Topic from the audience.
Uh-oh. All right. Okay, let's do it.
Well, none of us can come up with a word.
Would you say children? Children.
Yeah,
I have
children.
2. I have 2. I got to tell you, I love both of them and I do anything for them. Maybe I do a little more for one. But I got to tell you, those 2 bitches almost killed me growing up. They were all screaming and fighting and beating each other. One morning, I'm trying to have my coffee and they start fighting. I just walked out of the room. I figured, let the stronger one live. And I had to make cupcakes every month. Anyone have to do that for the fundraisers? You know what a pain in the ass that is if you have a dog that sheds? I would always see a little go that pull a hair out. That's why I never put our name on the boxes. Oh, and then they would threaten me. I'm running away. I'm going to run away. So I would reassure them and I'd say, sweetheart, don't run away. I'll take you wherever you want to go. Let me go get the car. Get out of here and take your sister with you. I like my own room. Your father's snoring's keeping me up all night. Isn't that the worst, trying to sleep with a snorer? You have that little window in between to fall asleep. He tried. He got the no snore spray and the no snore tape. He even got the no snore pillow. That kind of works if you put it on his face and you hold it down. Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
That's it,
All
right?
right.
That's it. That's it.
The
Thank you.
leaderboard is up. Da, da, da. So you could see the scores to beat. And we're going to go to our judges. This time, I believe we start with Ham.
Awesome. Well, I love that Debbie told us that she was a little bit shy. I feel like if she didn't tell us that, we would not have gathered that at all. I feel like you've never been accused of being shy before. Also, the way you pronounce toilet, probably my favorite thing. Turlet, that was, honestly, I wrote it down. I was like, this is worth putting on paper. Yeah, I just, it was, it was a whole thing. It was a journey that we all went on straight through the Bronx. It was a Bronx tale, if you will. What a wild ride. I'm going to give it a 9.2. Lots of energy. I'm going to give it 9.2.
9.2 from Ham. Over to Bianca.
Hi. Okay. I thought you were direct. You were honest. You didn't hold back. You made me laugh out loud. And yes, I love your accent. And yes, I loved when you said toilets. I'm going to give you a 9.
A 9 is fine from Bianca. Let's see, Debbie, I love you. You are a ranter. This is a event made for you. Really phenomenal. I think you went a little over. I think you went a little over time. And I think maybe you, as some people pointed out, maybe you had some of those ideas in your head already. So was it really Riff? So I'm gonna I gotta give you a 9.3 here. And over to Cathy.
Well, other than me not stopping laughing, and I don't care if she had the ideas in her head or not, because that was one of the things they can pick their own topic. So that didn't bother me at all. But the fact that I couldn't stop laughing and Debbie was just an excellent ranter, I'm giving her a 10.
Cathy, all right. Over to Brian.
Hell yeah. I'm going to go off of what Ham said. What I wrote down is I've never heard anyone scream that they were shy before, so that was cool. I felt like being on speakerphone with my dad. I thought the heroin joke was the funniest. Obviously, you're very good at ranting, riffing, and going on for a long period of time, like on any topic, whether you had thought about it or not. That's kind of how this all kind of works anyways. I thought you were very strong and very good. I'm going to give you just a flat out 9. I thought it was great.
Flat out 9 it is. Oh my goodness. That puts Debbie at 9.3 silver position. Oh my goodness. That qualifies you for a silver fox of your choice, Debbie.
Ooh.
Oh.
Curious, Annie. What was timing on that?
Timing, we went about 3 seconds over, so really close.
Okay,
really
you're golden. I was curious, but you what a pro. Sorry I doubted you. Hey, Debbie, you are not DQ'd. You are silver medal, baby. Come on.
You know, Josh, I'm just happy that I showed up, and because the first audition I did for you, I was like a stuttering fool. So I'm just glad that you see that I've changed, but especially my daughter, so that you see I grew. That's all. That's all. I'm grateful for that.
I love it.
That's all. I've been praying and meditating sitting here. That's all I ask.
So calm.
Love that she had an audition with Josh. That's a whole, puts it on the whole nother level. I didn't know there's audition.
That was
just years ago for March Madness or another event or whatever. Debbie and I have known each other for a very long time, and she's great. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Hey, let's see. Are y'all ready for more? We got a couple more performers. Also, I think we had a couple more comedians join. If any comedians want to get in the mix that aren't on our list yet, just send me a message. I see it looks like maybe Julia has joined us a little later.
That's our girl. Hell yeah, Julia.
Let's see. Looks like I'm trying to see if I recognize any other names in here. Aiko was going to try to come. I don't see Aiko yet. Anyone else? Julie, are you down to riff?
She's not a con.
Heck no.
Just a friend?
Much.
All right. Well, then in that case, in that case, we're going to bring up, unless any of the others who haven't signed on yet sign on. This will be our last competitor. Put your hands together for Genevieve Joy, everybody. Come on.
All right. Can I get a word?
You want your word for random word or audience word?
How about audience word? Oh, I got to acknowledge, by the way, the sawing logs in the background. It's not me. It's
Dog's gonna win.
Wondering what that is.
Okay.
Did we say audience word, or what did I just say I wanted?
Water. Without audience.
Water.
Water. All right, you're supposed to drink water. I don't like water. It's an affliction that I have. I think it's boring. Every time I drink water, I go, that was stupid, and now I need something else. I don't understand people that can just drink it for no reason. Here's another problem though. Like, there's a lot of things that people like that I hate, I've noticed. Like, one of them is rap music. I absolutely can't stomach it. Like, I'm from Connecticut. I just, it's like indecent to me. And what's the other thing? Pepper. Pepper is disgusting. They put it on my food. When I go to restaurants, I have to actually say to them, I have an allergy to black pepper, which I don't. I just don't like it. And if I say I don't like it, they'll go, well, you can't really taste it. And I'm like, and if I can't really taste it, why are you putting it there? Like, you know what I mean? And it brings out the flavor in the food, but I don't think it brings out the flavor in the food, because when there's pepper on my food, I don't taste the food. I just taste pepper. And I hate everything spicy because I don't taste anything when it's spicy. I just feel like 1,000 knives stabbing me on the inside of my mouth. So I don't actually taste, I just feel pain. And the other thing is coffee. That's another thing other people like, and I really, really hate, is coffee. And I have Bumble. Ugh, don't judge me. Anyway, I have it, and I have like 2 truths and a lie, and one of them is that I love coffee, and nobody guesses that that's it. The truth is, I've never even had coffee because the stink of it is so repulsive. I can't even get the cup close enough to my mouth to take a sip. And accidentally, I had a sip of my friend's smoothie this morning that had some kind of coffee flavor in it, and I was like, I literally feel like somebody just farted in my mouth, and it stuck there for 10 minutes after I had a sip of your smoothie. That's how it tastes. You like water? I'm glad you like water. You're a better person than me. You're probably going to live longer, and you're going to be healthier. I like Diet Coke. That's what I like, and I'm not giving it up. I will take the cancer. I will. I will also. I'll also. Oh God, this has nothing to do with water, but I got into a Facebook argument with an old lady because she posted, it's a good thing Betty White died because she saved a lot of us from COVID by not having a party. And I'm like, first of all, us, Carol, were you really going to be on that list, Carol? I don't think you were. So I'm like lying in bed with COVID, and I wrote on her wall, I'm like, I think that partying with Betty White on her birthday would have been worth the COVID. And then she said, I have lupus. Nothing's worth COVID. And then I said, I'm sorry about your lupus. I actually have COVID right now. And it's really not that bad. And then she called me, and she was like, my dear, this woman doesn't have my number. She has Facebook audio phone call. And she called me and she said, my dear, I think you're very talented, but I'm going to remove your comment because you're spreading false information. And I was like, you're the reason no one takes liberals seriously anymore. Like, remove your false information. I'm like, I didn't say false information. I'm sorry. I don't think this is the equivalent of me urging lupus patients to go lick door handles. Like, your 6-day home. Like, I said it wasn't that bad for me. And also, I would take the COVID to hang out with Betty White. Just like I would take the cancer to drink Diet Coke instead of water. Some trade-offs are worth it. All right? Can I have a new word?
Yeah. Let's random word it. We'll keep it going. Random word for you is useful.
Useful? That's a stupid word. I don't know how to do it. I don't know. It's not a good word for me because I don't do anything that's useful. I just made dinner tonight for myself, and you know what I made? So sell would have been good because I have a job where I'm supposed to sell product placement opportunities to film and TV, and I contacted Body of Spice brand, and they were like, we're not going to buy the service and pay to be in your Tom Hanks movie, but what we will do is send you a case of Body of Spices. And I had to give away all the spicy shit, but I kept all the meals because I don't know how to actually concoct my own food. So they gave me like powdered cauliflower and powdered beets. I haven't tried that one yet. And powder, like, it's just, I know you're looking at me like wacky Cathy. It looks like she's going to throw up in her mouth. Powder, and it's like, just add hot water. And I did. And that's what I ate for dinner because I am not useful. And I think we're at 5 minutes. So it's over.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Genevieve. Joy, everybody. Come on and follow her on Insta because she got deleted or wherever it was. We'll tell the story later.
I got hacked. I had to start from scratch.
No, let's see. Coming up, let's get to our judges. We're going to start this round with Bianca.
Okay, Genevieve, we are kindred spirits. I also hate coffee and I also hate spicy food. And I love that you started out with your unpopular opinion because that's something I ask people on a daily basis. So I didn't even have to ask you and you answered. And coffee is always my answer. And everybody goes, what? You don't like coffee? You're weird. I'm like, no. It's gross. And I loved your accent when you were imitating your friend from voicemail. We're gonna call her Karen, maybe. I really liked your drama level. So since you're my twin for today, I'll give you a 9.
Thank you.
All right, 9 from Bianca. And hopping over to me. Oh my goodness, you made me laugh a lot. You were real world relevant. You jumped into a whole lot of new stuff. You had a fan club in the chat going. I'm gonna give you 9.7.
All right.
Okay.
Over to Cathy.
Well, I too enjoyed that very much. I thought you were very scattered with your rant, but one rant just went right into another. And more power to you on living your life on diet soda. I'm going to give you an 8.8.
Thank you.
8.8 from Cathy. Over to Brian.
I thought I liked a lot of things, even though I like every single thing you said you hated, which was weird for me. But that's how you know it's funny. I didn't want to like it because I'm also from Connecticut, so that put me in a weird place, but I don't know. No one even mentioned that you said the cauliflower plus water at the end. And it was like, oh, it was all about water. So I was just super impressed. I liked all of it. I'm going to give you a 9.6.
9.6 from Brian. Over to Ham.
I had the exact same note down and I gave bonus credit for that. I mean, it literally went from like water into useful. And then in the middle, you peppered in your own personal rant without peppered in. You salted in, you non-peppered in your side rant. And I'm sorry, if there's not a line of greeting cards that you create that just say, sorry about your lupus, I don't know what anymore. And honestly, Genevieve, I just feel like that was a 10 out of 10 for me. That's another perfect 10.
Thank you.
Awesome. Let's see. And oh my goodness, with that, Genevieve gets a 9.42 into the gold position.
Oh, dang.
No point.
Dang.
Oh, what a close call by 0.02 of a point.
Oh my word.
Dang.
Holy shit,
That is
dude.
wild. Oh my God.
Dang.
Let's see.
Rip off.
So let's see what we
We
have
might have to do,
anyone,
like, a
any other
tiebreaker.
challengers? Say again.
We might have to do like a tiebreaker. I feel like that's close.
They should do a riff off.
Rip off.
Also, how fucking amazing and humble is Genevieve for being like, I won, but like, let's make sure it's fair. Like, what a fucking.
I'll put my gold medal on the line to make sure this is a fair fight.
Oh, okay. Maybe we'll have to do it depending on how everyone's feeling. Let's see. I think we had another competitor jump in.
Okay.
I see Ziggy here. Ziggy, you want to jump in on this riff and rant? Maybe not.
I don't think so. I just got on now. I don't even know how it works. How does it even work?
It's easy, Ziggy. It's easy.
We give you a topic, or the audience picks a topic, or we got random word generator topic or topic of your choice, and you get to riff and rant, baby.
Okay, why not? How long does it have to go on?
3 to 5 minutes.
Okay, I never did it, but I'm willing to try. Okay.
Yes. I love that can-do attitude. Yes.
Okay. Ziggy, you're up, Ziggy. And do you want a random word generator first or one from the audience?
I'll take a random word.
Random word generator coming up. Your word will be upset.
Okay. Do I start next week? When do I start? Okay. Okay. I'm very upset I always get upset about everything. Like I'm never satisfied with anything. Like if I do a good set at a comedy show and I get laughs and people tell me I was good, I always look for the worst thing I did. I always, nitpick and say, well, I should have done this, I should have done that. If I text somebody and they don't get back to me, I think they either hate me or they died. There's no like in between, so that I get upset. And like, I had like a cleaning lady comes like every 2 weeks or whatnot. And I said, I can't find this, bag, and she said she didn't know where it was. Now I'm sure she thinks I accused her of stealing. So I feel terrible until I see her 2 weeks from now to apologize. And I'm sure she doesn't think that. Anyway, what else do I get upset about? I'm upset about my age. I wish I was younger. I'm upset that I'm lazy, that I don't do anything, that I'm just a horrible person. but I'm a nice horrible person. I'm a nice horrible person. What else am I upset about? I'm lazy. I sit on a couch all day long. I just sit. I make a hole in my couch. I live in New York City. The greatest city in the world, and I sit in a couch. And people envy me for living in New York City, and I don't do anything. I could live in Cincinnati. I could live anywhere. It doesn't matter that I live in New York. What else? Let me think what I'm upset about. My bird. I have a bird. I love my bird. He's really good. When he flies away, I think he's mad at me. That upsets me. Let me think what else. I accidentally sat on him. That was upsetting, but he was okay. He was okay. He was okay. I don't know. Have I done 3 minutes? I don't know. How long have I been going for?
That's pretty good. Annie?
Oh, I'm okay. I'm finished.
No, you still have another 2 minutes.
That was 1 minute. That was only another word.
You're gonna get another word, Ziggy.
Oh, okay.
Word from the audience.
Okay.
Word from the audience.
Soap.
Okay, this is going to be weird. But like I normally use a washcloth and soap when I take a shower and stuff. And I don't know. I asked my dermatologist what he does or what does he recommend or whatnot. And he said he doesn't use anything. He just uses soap. No washcloth, no nothing, because everything like rubs stuff off your skin. So it's not healthy and stuff like that. So now I'm only using soap. And I don't know if I can't reach my back, Only with a washcloth I can hold one side with one hand and the other side with the other hand and rub it across my back. When I just have soap, like I really can't do it anymore. So I'm wondering if my back is getting clean. But but at least I don't know. According to the dermatologist, it's okay. So I only use Dove. A dermatologist once said he recommends Dove, so I only use Dove soap, and that's fine. I hope I can go into shampoo. I'm also at the age where I'm afraid of losing my hair because it looks like I have hair. That's because I haven't taken a haircut since the pandemic started. So I'm afraid if I shampoo my hair too much, I could lose it and stuff. So I have to be very careful. But that's not soap, that's shampoo. What else? When I get a very small sliver of soap, I attach it to a big piece of soap so it can last longer. What else? I recently used a bar of soap, and it was a really nice smell. And I want to know it again, but I threw away the wrapper, and then I used it, and now I have no idea what it was, so I can't repeat it. But anyway, I keep extra soap from hotels. I go to a hotel, motel. I always keep those soaps and stuff like that, so those last for a while. I saw a movie about Gilbert Gottfried where he did the same thing, but he mushed the soaps together to make this like really big ball and stuff like that. I'm not that crazy. Okay. I don't know. Is that
That's your
another?
time.
That's my. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Ziggy Susser, everybody, come on.
Yeah,
What a-
Ziggy.
What a sport jumping in there at the last minute. Just in the spirit of the quadrennial winter comedy games. I love it. I love one of my favorite lines was, I use Dove, so that's nice. Oh my goodness.
That's after he sits on his bird.
Oh my goodness. You kept going, you opened up your mind and just we had that stream of consciousness. That was great. I'm giving you an 8.
Thank you. Thank you.
Over to Cathy. Whose whistle is whistling?
Yeah, who's whistling?
Someone
Probably Ziggy's bird.
It's my message. Right.
Oh.
I'm gonna give Ziggy an 8.5 for jumping in there and really making the effort. He doesn't appear to be much of a ranter, but he sure played the game, and I enjoyed his set and laughed a lot. So
awesome. Thank you, Cathy. Over to Brian.
Hell yeah. Don't you just love joining a Zoom and then instantly being judged? I know I don't know why, but I laughed so hard when you said you sat on your bird because I knew it was okay, though. It was just, I don't know, it was super funny, and it was cool that you just jumped right into it like everyone's already said. I'm going to give you a straight up 8. It's really good.
Thank you.
8 from Brian and Ham. Over to you.
Honestly, I feel like there were 3 languages spoken tonight at this competition, which I really appreciate because we should have diversity. I feel like Ziggy and Debbie spoke their own language, and then Tiffany and Cathy their own language, and then the rest of us our own language. All very different. And I knew this for sure when he said horrible, but then I really knew it when he was able to say washcloth and not washcloth. So it was kind of, it was really great stuff. But also, I love that you propagate soap. I think that's great. I didn't know you could propagate soap. You've got like a whole MLM just waiting to pop off. I was trying to join Ziggy's team. That team's getting a score of 8.8 from me. Great stuff.
Thank you. Thank you.
8. Let's see. Over to Bianca.
Okay. I thought he was honest. I thought his rant was very calm. And then I thought he'd be great for the clean night that we did because, he didn't curse and he was very calm. Then I'm like, clean. He's talking about soap and shampoo. And I'm like, that's perfect. He's going right into the clean. I thought that was a double funny thing. And he also gave us healthy soap tips. So I gave him an 8.
Thank you.
Indeed. Fantastic. Oh my goodness. So that means I believe Ziggy does not make it to the leaderboard here. He's at an 8.26, which puts him just past the leaderboard there. And I will post right now the current board. And perhaps, how's the audience feeling? Feeling good?
Yeah.
Audience feeling good? Do you have a little more in you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I think the current, if we do a championship round, it's pretty close. Look at these scores, folks.
Wow.
This is the current leaderboard.
Oh.
And
Whoa.
yeah, 9.42, 9.4, 9.3. What?
Wow.
And Genevieve has offered to throw in another round, throw something in the mix. What are the ground rules? What are the rules, Ham and Brian? Take it away.
Top 3 should have to go again with the random word generator. What do y'all think? Top 3,
I think that's fair.
Add those in and and divide their score by 2 and see where we fall.
If I end up with a bronze, I'm going to be really mad at myself for doing that.
We just have to get fantastic competitors in the top 3. I want to see them really go.
Matter.
Before they go on, Josh, someone, Sarah, just posted in the chat.
I'll jump in.
That she would like to give it a go. So
Sarah wants to give it a go.
Sarah.
Oh, okay.
she'd like to jump in.
I'll give it a go.
Yeah,
Sarah's gonna give it a go.
Ziggy inspired her.
Yes, girl. Oh,
All right,
love
let's
to
do it,
see
Sarah. Ladies and gentlemen, and those who don't identify as either, put your hands together for Sarah. Come on. What do you want first? Random word, audience word, or your choice?
Oh, I'll take an audience word.
Audience?
Kissing.
Orangutans.
I think we got kissing came out first. Sarah, you're up on kissing.
I think her internet is crappy.
We're having internet issues.
Sounds like a robot.
Well, Sarah, we can't hear you.
Oh no, she got boot. She lost connection.
I think she's signing back in right now.
Good.
Is unstable.
Yes,
There we go.
she
There we
is.
go.
There
All
she
right, Sarah, I'm bringing you back up now and resetting the clock.
Yes, good call.
Welcome back, Sarah.
Go ahead and unmute for us,
yourself.
Sarah.
Don't forget to unmute yourself. You got to unmute.
There we go.
Hi.
All right. So kissing was it?
Kissing.
Kissing.
The first kiss from somebody you've never kissed before is the worst. Like, especially if they use their teeth and then they try to slap all over your face. That is the worst thing fucking ever. When somebody comes up to you and like tries to like lean in for a kiss and then they just like lick your whole entire face, they just drool all over you. Like, it's the fucking worst. If you're an adult, you should know how to kiss somebody. No, most people don't. Like, most people will just like drool on you and slap all over your face. They'll lick your lips or your fucking ear like a weirdo. But you're like a fucking weirdo. It's the worst. Especially if you don't know this person that well. And they go in. Oh, I was out one night with some guy. This is before I was with my boyfriend. And like, I literally sat down next to him and he went in to give me a kiss as soon as I met him. And as soon as I walked in, he literally slobbered all over my face. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you should fucking know better. Like, you should fucking know better. Like, go in and try to give a sloppy ass kiss to a fucking adult. Like, we're fucking adults. Like, I'm not 20 anymore. I'm not fucking 16 anymore. Like, you should know how to kiss a fucking person. And you should never, ever, 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 ever. I don't know how many of you are single, but you should never, ever, ever, ever try to fucking kiss somebody that just walked in on a date. So, go fuck yourselves. Like, what the fuck is wrong with, like, there is something wrong with you. Like, there is something wrong with you if you try to slobber all over somebody's face in your fucking mid 30s or early 40s. Like, there is something wrong with you. So, yeah. Do I have another word?
Yeah, let's do the generator. You ready?
Yeah, let's see it.
Da, 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 da. Function.
Oh, yeah. I don't like going to functions anymore. So the older I get, so I used to be like a total people person, like back in the day, like in my 20s and like early 30s. And like now I fucking hate going to things. Like people are like, oh, we have this event to go to. And I'm like, fuck. Like, you gotta put fucking shoes on and you gotta put a fucking dress on. And I'm like, fuck yourself. But at the same time, then I get upset when people don't invite me to things. So it's one or the other. It's like, oh, people don't invite me to things anymore. But when they do invite me, I don't want to fucking go. And if I do go, then I only stay for a little while and then I fucking leave. So, because people fucking suck. Like, people are fucking awful these days. People are fucking awful these days. They are. They're fucking awful. Everybody wants to tell you how your opinion should be. Like, fuck you. Like,
How are you? Who are you to tell me what my opinion should be? Right?
Yeah.
Woo! Like I can listen to your opinion and I'm smile and nod and go, sounds great. Sounds great. But don't fucking tell me what my fucking opinion should be. That's why I don't go to functions anymore. I just stay home in my pajamas.
Awesome. Thank you, Sarah.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Let's get to the judges. I think who goes first this time? I think Brian goes first.
Fuck yeah. All right. I love that you just jumped in. You're just hanging out. You just went for it. And it was all like super solid. I loved all of it. And it was really funny. The slobbering shit was ridiculous. I'm gonna give you an 8.5.
Thank you, Brian.
8.5 over to Ham.
I really loved that you were like, hey, these big sloppy kisses, like not funny anymore. Like I'm not in my 20s anymore. Don't do that. And then in the second part, it was like, I used to be a total people person in my 20s. This is how you started that. And I was like, hell yeah, you're out here slobber kissing. That's the most people person I can imagine. I know dog people let dogs kiss them on the mouth and slobber all over because I am that person. So I fucking felt that in my dog loving soul. And with that being said, I'll copy Brian. I'll do a solid 8.5.
Yeah.
8.5 it is. Over to Bianca.
First of all, I want to know, who have you been kissing? I haven't had a strange licking, kissing thing. So I feel
awful. When I was single, it was awful. It was fucking awful.
Yeah. Okay. You win some sort of award for saying fuck and fucking for the most times in a 5-minute period, like ever. So award for that. And I thought your rant was very defensive. Like, no. Okay. So I give you an 8.
Okay.
An 8 from Bianca. Awesome. Let's see. Over to the Polish judge. That's me. At first, I was like, this is fucking great. And then I was like, whoa, that's too many fucks. And then I was like, wow, that's even fucking better. So if we took the fucks away, I think you're DQ'd on undertime.
I like saying fuck. I say fuck a lot.
I know. It was great. It was entertaining. It was entertaining as fuck. I'm going to give you an 8.7. And over to Cathy.
Well, I think you just went a tad over on fucks. I'm just saying. But I fucking liked it a whole fucking lot. I really did. But that kissing shit, that just got a little gross. I'm sorry.
It's disgusting.
It was disgusting. It was more disgusting than funny. And my stomach started to turn, and I don't think I'll ever kiss again now that I know that's how people are kissing. I don't like being licked by my dogs either. I'm just saying. So I'm going to give you just an 8.
An 8 it is.
But I do think it's great you jumped in.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Bringing,
that was fucking awesome.
Sarah. Fucking awesome. Bringing Sarah to 8.34. Nice job. Nice go at it. Does not place you in the leaderboard though. But yes, good show. Good show.
That's
so
okay.
let's bring it to the let's kick it over to the bronze, the silver, and the gold with one more random word. And what's our time? 1 to 2 minutes? 1 minute? It's got to be short, right? We got
that sounds great. What, like, give them maybe a 30-second grace period. Do like minute with like a 30-second grace at the end. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah,
what do you think, contestants?
I think 2 minutes.
Okay, so a minute 30, maybe. Annie, are we capable of doing the light that quick, like a minute 30, and then they're done at 2?
I'm a wizard. I can make it happen.
Let's do it. Whoa. And so we're going to have, I guess we should go with bronze, silver, and then gold. So then Genevieve gets to defend the top spot, right? And Debbie, you
that sounds fun.
earn it. So coming up to the stage, put your hands together for Debbie Bazza, everybody. Come on. And let's see, your random word, Debbie, will be nationalist.
Yes. Well, I got to say, I really like national shoes because I have a little trouble with my foot from being a waitress all those years, and I have like a high arch. So I find those shoes are the best. Now, I have to say, when I was waitressing, I used to wear white Reebok sneakers. And, sometimes people would piss you off, but you're a waitress, so you got to just keep your mouth shut, But what I would do is I would curl my toes. At the end of the night, the shoes started sticking up like they were the Wicked Witch of the West. But I found with the national leather, not the vinyl bothers me, especially in the summer, my feet sensitive stuff. But in the winter, with the vinyl, it's perfect. And I also want to say, I miss Miles shoes. I don't know if anybody's from New York. We had the Miles shoes. Well, I had a coupon, and you know what happened? There was a friggin' fire, and I never got to use my coupon. So that's why if you have a coupon, you have something on layaway, don't waste your time. Make sure you get it because you don't want to lose it. Those layaways cost money. You know what I mean? And then you got to start all over. So that's probably my time, and I'm going to just end at that. But thank you so much. It was really fun because contests are not so easy. Judges can be harsh. But seriously, you were the best judges. Thank you.
Aww.
Very kind. Very
Awesome.
kind.
Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Debbie. Let's pop over to who's going first this time? Cathy.
Well, I think it's great that we took nationalists into a pair of shoes and into toes curling and vinyl and leather. And I'm just amazed at Miss Bazza's ability to riff right off of that. And I'm going to give her a 9.7.
Thank you.
9.7 from Cathy. Over to Brian.
Again, couldn't tell you were shy at all, so that was really rad. I feel like I don't know, this was tough because, obviously your prompt was fucking ridiculous, but I did like the spin that you took it in, and then you just embraced it, what Cathy just said. I don't know, I'm going to give it an 8.5 again. I just feel like 8.5 is solid in my heart. So, yeah.
0.5 for Brian. Over to Ham.
Debbie, I just love that, so I'm from New York also, but clearly Saratoga Springs. I feel like I don't need to say Saratoga Springs without, it being super obvious. I just love it. It's again, we speak a different language. When you said coupon, my heart set ablaze. I love that. You're adorable. I also just, if we were out to eat, I would be thrilled if you were our server, toes curled or not. You are so cute. You made me chuckle. I loved it a lot. I'm going to go ahead and give you a 9.2.
Thank you.
9.2. All right. Over to Bianca.
Yeah, I loved how you used your own definition of the word. It works. And I love coupons. I am known in my world as the coupon queen. So for that, I will give you a 9.
A 9 is fine. Awesome. Thank you, Bianca. And then over to me. Yeah, Debbie, that was great. You kept going. You kept the riff going. I was a little lost on your connection, though. But because of your energy and spirit and so a lot of laughs and attitude, I'm giving you 8.7.
Thank you.
Yes. Which puts you at combined score of 9.16. 9.16 is the score to beat with the averages and all that craziness. We're going to kick it over to Kirk. Kirk is going to get his random word. Are you ready, Kirk?
Oh, yeah. Let's do it.
Sounds enthused. Kirk, your word is wait.
Wait until you hear what's going on right now. I don't have any issues with weight. I'm skinny as fuck. But I mean, this isn't how the Olympics work either. We're all smart enough. We get decimals, right? Third, second, first place. It was already there, guys. We're complicating it. Nobody likes math jokes. It's too many numbers, everybody. Ham's talking about splitting some sort of percentages. I don't know what the fuck. But really, we're thanking the judges too? Like, jumping in. I mean, jumping in, like when I was a kid, that was something that gangs did. Like, are we thanking the captains of this Zoom riffing gang that we've all joined? Are we thanking Josh? He's got to be the boss, right? I think that he's the underboss. I think Annie is probably the boss of this KO comedy riffing gang. Oh my God. What fun. What fun. Wait. I used to do a lot of drugs, and I always addressed my drug use kind of like I feel like overweight people address a package of cookies. I never saved any for the next day. Thanks, guys. That's enough.
Nice. All right, we're going to start with Ham.
Oh boy, the weight of the world is on my shoulders. Damn, Kirk. Honestly, I'm really sorry about the whole math thing and that we have to do a weighted percentage. I'm really sorry about that. I'm not gonna hold back on the math puns. You just wait for the rest of these ones. But I got a lot of these baddies. No, I will spare you because someone's texts are going off, which is wild that anyone texts anybody who does comedy still. I don't know how you've maintained friends after doing stand-up for more than 1 month. So bless you. And for Kirk, I'm just going to go ahead and throw out a 9.5. Great job.
9.5 for Kirk. Over to Bianca.
Your delivery just makes me laugh. I don't know what it is. It's like the anger, the hate. I don't know. I just laugh. So I'm giving you a 9.5.
9.5 from Bianca. Oh my goodness. Over to me. I think with the last minute go ahead round, you made a play on all the weights, and then you made fun of us, this show, and the audience again. You've outdone yourself. I'm going with the 9.7. Cathy.
He didn't kiss my ass, so I'm giving him an 8.
Oh.
Man, fucking tell me. You should say thank you, ma'am. I mean, I'm out here staying up late, and you can't even kiss my ass a little bit. You want to be rude, motherfucker. I mean, I'm kind of pissed off too, and I could rant a little bit about this shit. You know, someone wanting to. We had decimals. It was decided. I agree with you. Right? You could thank me too, because I'm staying up late. No, you can't thank me, so I'm giving you an 8.
Okay, 8 from Cathy. Over to Brian.
Oh man, I was gonna say mean shit, but Cathy was extra spicy. That was fun. I love. I mean, you didn't do the topic really. You did with like a zinger, but it's a riff contest, and you know what? Riff comes from the heart, and you did seem like you were kind of suffering the entire time. So I'm gonna give you a 9.
A 9 it is.
I'm going to give Debbie's dog a 10 real quick, by the way, if anyone's keeping track of that.
I'm going to get the other one here. Mackenzie.
Yeah, of course you have 2 perfect ones. I love them. I love them. Thank you, Debbie.
So Kirk remains currently in the silver position with the 9.27. And Genevieve's round to beat. I guess her.
Did Ham change her score for Debbie, or did she not give one? Because she just gave one for Debbie as a 10.
For Debbie's dog.
Debbie's dog.
Oh, Debbie's dog.
He held up the cutest little Yorkie I've seen in so long, and that dog needed to be acknowledged as well, because we acknowledged the other dog earlier, and it's important to give all dogs the credit. Those are great. I would let them slobber on my mouth a la Sarah's date. Super cute dogs.
It's so disgusting. When another human being fucking slobbers on your face, it's fucking disgusting.
I love that you guys, it's fun that it's highlighted on me and you're talking about how disgusting and dogs. So that's good too.
Branding is everything.
Dog, everybody. Slobbery dog.
You should learn how to French kiss when you're like 17 years old. You should know better.
That's right.
Yeah, Josh, you specifically
Movie
should know
theater.
better.
What about Bob? Joe Leonardo, 6th grade. Come on.
When you're like a 30-ish, 40-ish year old man, you should know how to kiss somebody.
I should hope so. Are you guys ready for our gold medalist? Our current gold position. Sorry. Our current gold position. Will she maintain? Can't screw it up.
Oh, boy.
Coming up to the stage. Genevieve Joy. Let's see what her word is.
What's
Your
my
word
word?
is score.
Oh God. Score. Well, right now I have a really good score, and I'm thinking I might have totally fucked myself. So the first thing I'm going to do is acknowledge Cathy, because we've learned that it's a very big mistake not to acknowledge Cathy. So I want to tell you I appreciate you, and I'm really glad you're here, and thank you for staying up late. I know that I was partially behind this idea, so I hope you won't like hold me accountable for it and just take me down to the bottom of the list. All right, what else do I want to talk? Score. We're still on score. God, now I'm blanking. I suck at this. I'm a terrible ranter. I should quit comedy. I want to turn off my computer right now and kill myself. I feel like I just have
don't do it.
Over adrenaline.
Oh, don't die.
No, I feel like it took that time when like Tanya Harding like went to the Olympics and then she didn't even place, and it was such a big deal, and then she like ruined her whole entire life over something that she didn't even get a medal, and it was like this horrible. And then they made the movie with a girl that was like so much prettier than her, so the whole thing didn't even make sense, and it was awesome. She didn't even get an Oscar. The one that played the mom got an Oscar. Like the fake Tanya Harding didn't even get an Oscar. Like this is where I am right now. Like that's then she go on Dancing with the Stars. Like, is that gonna be my life? All right. I've talked enough. I don't even know what I said. Good night. I quit.
Awesome, Genevieve. Let's go over to Bianca.
Well, she said, I'm not a good ranter. And then she went into this rant. I was like, well, that's not so true. So I'm going to give you a 9.5.
9.5 from Bianca. Oh, my goodness.
Me personally, I'll still give you a 9.5.
I gotta say, my stomach hurt the most after that set from laughing, and edged a little higher than Kirk. But you and we value your life as well. That was fucking cheap. I'm giving you a 9.8. Let's see. Over to Cathy.
I feel duly kissed. And because I felt so close to you and felt the love, and then you wanted to kill yourself, I really do not want to be the cause of your demise. So even though you were much better in your first round than you were this round, I do have to say you had more energy and just that panache the first time around. But I will give you a 9.
All right.
9 from Cathy. All right, over to Brian.
I think a comedy show always is a good closing when everyone kind of just feels blissfully suicidal. So that was really relatable and stuff. I thought it was good that you played off the whole like Cathy thing, like with that riff and stuff. And then your riff ended up kind of being about how like Tanya Harding couldn't even like score high enough to get in the Olympics or whatever. You just didn't quite connect the dots and stuff. And like, I don't know, you fucking won anyways already. Kirk was kind of right. And I didn't do it yet, so I'm just going to give you a 10, because fuck it.
And over to Ham.
Honestly, I value my kneecaps. I'm getting some heavy Nancy Kerrigan vibes from this Zoom right now. I feel like it would be a whole coup, but honestly, also Genevieve, it's deserved. I thought you were great all night. I loved your rant just now, being on the spot, and even like having feedback. Like you had such a short period of time, and there's still people like yelling things during your set, and you still were able to like stay on task and stay within time. And for that, you know what? Hell yeah, let's give her Let's do it up. Let's give her 10. Let's just put
Can
this
I
in
add
bed.
something?
Yeah.
I just appreciate all of them going again. That was amazing.
For sure. Thank you
Seriously,
guys so
all been
much.
fucking amazing. They
This was
just
so
need to
fun.
do that. I just appreciated it.
Yeah, y'all were fantastic. Great job.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, I think all the scores are in. And
they're the same.
And it's no surprise, it's the same. Genevieve gets the gold, Kirk gets the silver, and Debbie gets the bronze. Yes.
Aren't we going for the bronze though? Technically, didn't Debbie come out on top at the end?
Absolutely. Everybody
Nice
wins.
job, nice job.
A stellar night with some, I don't know our Twitch totals, but thank you all for watching on Twitch, on Comedy Hub. Thank you, KO Comedy. Thank you, Annie, for running tech. Thank you, Ham and Brian and Kathy and Bianca. Let's see. And everybody for judging, and all of our audience and all our participants. And let's see, do the winners want to do their podium bow? Let's do it. Debbie, what do you want to say?
I'm sorry?
Debbie, you want to accept your
yes.
podium bow?
Yes, thank you so much.
Spotlight all the winners?
Yes, thank you. And I'm so glad Genevieve got the gold.
Oh.
I don't like other comics putting other comics down. It's not nice.
Hey, all right. And Kirk, how about Kirk? The silver.
Thanks, everybody, but I think my Zoom's about to free.
And Genevieve, our gold medalist.
Hey, thank you. Genevieve, I hate coffee and water too. All right. It's the fucking worst. Fucking so overrated.
What a show.
Thank you.
So send me a picture you want, and I'll make the medal post for tomorrow morning. You guys can receive your medals digitally.
All right.
Thank you all for coming out. It's been an awesome night. Every Sunday we'll be back. Spread the word, and hopefully nothing else. Good night. Yes.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
And sign up for next week.
Thank you.
Sign up for next week, right?
Yeah.
Are you all booked for next week?
Oh no, we could take more people on.